Comics Plus, what is going on? My name is Akasan. Here we are. It is a all-new series called Bad Batch from Star Wars. It's a continuing after the very, very popular Clone Wars series, which my editors are still continuously trying to put some of these videos out, some of the best of Clone Wars. But if you have the time and if you like to check it out, make sure you check out Patreon, as we are steadily uploading all the full reactions that I did last year when I binged them. At that time, the whole recording process was a little different, so that's why it takes a lot longer, and I need to, make sure I get enough money to pay these people to do this. Nowadays, I'm able to record it a lot easier, and I'm able to get them up to you guys on Patreon immediately, but it took a lot of trial and errors before we got to this point. So that's what the story is. If you want to see all the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels, that's all on Patreon. All of Star Wars Rebels is up right now. Some seasons of Star Wars Clone Wars is up on Patreon. And yeah, and shout outs to Mr. J for doing this reaction, editing this reaction. I heard this show is going to be over an hour, so get ready to strap in, man. It's time for Bad Bitch. That's what I like to call it. All right, without further ado, your latest reaction to the series premiere of Star Wars Bad Bitch. Damn. I didn't even try that time. Bad Batch starts now.
Separatists push to the brink.
Hey.
Our public forces continue to mount victories.
How
on
nostalgic.
battlefronts across.
Roger, roger.
Fire!
Roger, roger.
Of them?
5? We're done.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But you
Wait.
gotta see these clones. They're different.
No. Caleb and Cal is a little different. I thought it might have been from, what's his name? Yeah. Yeah, no, I know it's not Cal. Yeah. But yeah, Freddie Prinze Jr., he just talked about it recently, being back. Good to see him again. Alright, hear him. But no, I don't think he's doing the voice of himself. A young version, but that'd be interesting.
Hey.
Watching your team in action was
Hey!
Can't
Oh yeah, that's
introduce
definitely
your
him.
friends,
Never
can you?
mind.
yes hair.
Okay,
I'm
they
not sure
should
fun
have
is
recast.
the
They should have
sentiment
used
I
somebody
express.
else.
I agree with my Padawan.
That doesn't
Your
match at
exploits
all.
require- you please
Ah,
explain
right,
what
that's,
my actual
what's his,
reinforcements are?
Reroute it to the
Actually, if
Eights?
my intel
Fives.
is correct,
Fives.
the general
Right?
will not
Fives.
need any of us.
Yeah,
The Clone
that's
War
one
may
of.
soon be over.
I'm actually surprised they're not in. These guys. Oh, what already? Oh, no wonder he was fucked up. Oh, no wonder he was fucked up. I didn't know that's how it went down with him. I don't remember them exploring that at all in Rebels. Unless it was in like kind of like a quick flashback or something, but I don't know. A lot of Rebels is kind of a blur to me, to be honest. Like, it was easily forgettable, unfortunately.
No! Liar! What are you doing? Following orders. We don't even
What?
know what the order is. Good soldiers follow orders.
Oh, fuck. It's in his head.
Hunter's handling it.
Fuck.
We have
Good
orders from the
soldiers
Supreme
follow
Chancellor
orders.
himself. I'm on your side.
Fuck is he? How would he know? He just saw his, they just run. Like, I wouldn't trust these motherfuckers either. He has no idea what's going on. This is interesting, though. They're going a different direction. It looks like Frozen, too, by the way. They're going a very different direction than I thought they were. I didn't know they were going to be focusing on canon. You fixed up a little bit?
No!
Wow. This actually kind of reminds me of The Force Awakens as well. the edge Rey and Kylo were fighting on. Into the unknown. Damn, he's kind of fucked up. Yep. Damn. So they're gonna. That's kind of cool. That one of them is kind of still messed up in the head. And now they got to deal with that.
Well, usually when someone falls, you look down, not across.
Well, some of us don't like to watch.
I think that we're gonna lose Crosshairs probably, unless they fix his brain up. Oh, damn. Damn. Is that really Shakti's lightsaber? That'd be fucking terrible.
Obviously, we are different. They manipulated pre-existing aberrations in our DNA, resulting in your brute strength, Crosshair's sharpshooting skills, Hunter's enhanced senses, and my exceptional mind.
But then,
my guess is we are immune to the effects of the programming.
Fives is a
though
survivor.
I can't be 100% certain of it. What about Echo? He was
Right.
around
Echo.
before he joined us. You are more machine than man.
Wow.
Percentage-wise, at least.
Wow. Okay. No, wait. Okay. Echo is the one that's a cyborg.
This is
Fives is the one that went crazy, right?
Fives
Fives is the one that went crazy and ended up dying. Fives is the one is good soldiers follow orders. Good soldiers, that guy, right? Hold on, let me watch that. Oh god, this creepy ass motherfucker. Oh. May the 5th.
Still dead. We've got company.
What the hell?
Hello.
What's that?
Adolescent human female. Origins uncertain.
She is my medical assistant.
Don't
One
be
with
trusting
a
these
curious
bitches,
mind
man.
that causes her to wonder.
Don't be
Come,
trusting this
Omega.
ostrich
There
ass.
is work to do.
Ostrich ass looking face here, man. Be putting, you don't know what the fuck they be putting in you. Oh, hey, Mr. Tarkin. My haircut has never been sharper.
Chancellor Palpatine has always supported our cloning advancements in the
Oh, right.
Emperor Palpatine's
Shut it down.
priorities have changed.
Yep, shut
With
it
the
down
war at
now.
an end, indeed, a service conscription soldiers could provide at half the cost.
The skill level and efficiency.
I shall be the judge of that, Prime Minister.
Wow. I mean, he's got a point. They are cheaper. Budget cuts within the Empire. That's how they get you first. They always go for the money. Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Okay, I'm gonna stop.
I heard.
Look at this Sonic looking.
Omega.
But added to the sad batch.
It's a sad.
What the?
Oh shit.
Scrubber.
Wow. Lap scrapper. You look like you got shit on your head. Oh! What?
That's
Food
it.
fight.
Oh yeah!
Yep, Tarkin gonna be looking down and just be like, pathetic. Yep, pathetic. That's exactly.
Echo.
It's me, Omega. I understand.
She's gonna
I
really
don't like
keep
being
repeating her
hooked up to
name,
machines either.
so we remember Omega.
Hello, CT-1. According to your test results, you all appear to be genetically defective clones.
That's fucked up.
Oh, maybe this Empire thing's not so bad after all.
This should be interesting. You can tell the animation quality has even improved, even from
Is being
season
challenged
7.
by the
here.
Empire.
We're talking.
Oh shit! Hey, were those the same robots that were in Star Wars Rebels? The one that
Get Wrecker, we'll cover you.
Bane? Not Bane. What was his name? The vampire ass looking dude had in his house. Phase 1 Dark Troopers. Okay, yeah, so. Okay. The Mandalorian. Thrawn, there you go. General Thrawn, thank you.
These are rather unusual tactics.
The clones of Experimental Unit 99 have a tendency to veer from standard combat protocol.
He's a little happy about that. There you go. Did he just pull a Horizon Zero Dawn? You work for me now. That's pretty dope. I thought he was gonna put his nuts in his face. Oh shit!
Rekka, knife!
Nice. Very nice. Well done. Well done. Nah, come on, man. You gotta get props. Don't get mad with your symmetrical hair. Well done, team. Oh my god. The fetuses. Oh my god, no. Abort! Abort!
Extraordinary.
Yet one that has never hindered the completion of their mission.
The mission, yeah.
Then they executed Order 66?
Ah!
Since both
Says the Padawan escaped.
Oh wow.
Let us see where the loyalty of these clones truly
Oh
lies.
wow. Oh shit. Well done. Well done. A nice little storyline here.
Rounds. We're not dummy droids.
That much we agree on.
Oh wow. Nice. With the fucking thunder.
Hunter.
I love you, bro.
Never mind.
I love you, clone. I need a protein bar. I'm very impressed how fluid this animation is and the color contrast as well. I know this took a lot of time for them to do, but it definitely pays off.
What are you waiting for? Give the order.
What the fuck?
Negative. Stand
Yo!
down.
You
What?
about to kill the
You mean? So,
you about to kill
what do I
the
do?
grandma from Remember
Finish
Me.
the mission.
What the
Make
fuck
the
is
call,
wrong with
Hunter.
you?
No,
What
no,
the
no.
hell? Is this how she
Just
died?
stand.
Yeah, Coco, sorry. So in Japanese it was called Remember Me. America, I guess it was called Coco. Yeah. Yeah, that's homegirl from Coco.
Because we refuse to fight for an empire.
You're Saw Gerrera,
Yep.
trained by Captain Rex and General
Wow.
Skywalker to fight for the Republic.
Wow. You're looking good before you got all Forrest Whitaker-y with that whole fro thing going on. Alright. Prime Saw
So,
Gerrera.
The new strike us down like you did the Jedi?
Is
wow.
that a request?
Enough.
We expected to
Remember me.
makes you wonder what else they're
Good one, Tech. You almost had me.
Right,
When
she's an
Nalase
ass.
spoke of 5 clones, Tarkin assumed that meant us.
Right.
But echoes are reg. The 5th is Omega. I confirmed my suspicions after analyzing her DNA while we were in the infirmary.
And
What?
you waited until now to mention it?
Well, I thought it was obvious.
How is it obvious?
We're going back for her.
So she's an enhanced clone
Disobeying her.
with a female gene? I wonder who... Wait, who, don't ruin it. Maybe they'll explain it, but...
is all this?
What did they splice into her?
My
What did
scanners
they...
are indicating an assortment
whose-
of armament, curios, and
Y
detritus
chromosome
of little
they
to
put
no
in?
value.
Oh boy.
You're not authorized to be in here. Don't touch me, droid.
And
Whoa! She talks like a clone until after the reveal? Kind of. Does she? I mean, she has that, like, influx. I just thought that was... They're like, okay, they want to get, like... I think Australian? Another Australian actress. It's always raining. It's always raining on this frickin' planet. You just trying to set this dude up? That's what you're trying to do?
How touching.
Oh boy. You need to figure this dude out. He reminds me of a Bond villain or something like a Bond villain or somebody I've seen on TV before. Oh, somebody's getting the chip out of him. Cool.
Can you intensify the
Oh
program?
wow. Wow. Tarkin just has all this time to be fucking around with this This is crazy, man. This dude, he's just like, don't you got an empire to help run? You up here just playing around with these clones and shit.
You're all clear. Make it count.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Oh, wow. Oh, there you go. Yeah, get him with your little arms.
Wrecked.
There you go. Whoa! Whoa! It's gonna suck if they lose their one guy.
We need to find out when they took Crosshair.
Yeah, Crosshair.
Let's move.
Gotta write these names down, dude. Man, I hope they can save Crosshairs. Doesn't look like it, though. Maybe it'll burn out. The chip will
All
just
right, boys. Suit up.
be so intense.
Let's make this
Like,
quick.
oh, shit.
Is that Crosshair?
Is he gonna have like a Deadshot looking eye?
You never could see the bigger picture. Now surrender.
Damn, I really liked Crosshairs too. Intense staring. Damn, now I kind of want to play Titanfall. Hulk smash!
Someone's overriding the controls.
Ah, she wants her to escape. Shit. She can shoot too? Yep. I just bit. Did she like legit pull like a Mary Sue? Seems to be a tradition here with Star Wars.
Until the Empire's intentions are made clear, say nothing.
Yes.
I kind of get it.
Prime
Alpha,
Minister.
Omega, like the end. She's gonna be the. She may or may not be like the last clone ever produced as well.
Your first time in space?
First time anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
Impressive shot back there.
Yep.
Where'd you learn to do that? More
Is she force sensitive? J19.
We know a guy. Yeah!
I don't know. I was kind of hoping they were gonna kind of go a little different direction than what we've already seen in Star Wars a lot, and that's a very like a continual thing about having a kid around. It seems like almost every story, particularly Dave Filoni tends to do this a lot. In Clone Wars, it's Ahsoka, right? I mean, granted, it went into different directions, right? Then Rebels, it was that kid. I forgot his name already. Ezra. And now with Bad Batch, we're having this Omega kid, which is still, and you know, there's something unique about her, but at the same time, I'm like, damn. I kind of thought we were just gonna get like kind of mercenary type of stuff. I don't know. Okay, so Depa, no, that's Archie. No, who's looking at the Michelle Ang. Okay, Michelle Ang is doing the voice of. All right, and let's see who's. Oh, Saul Guerrero was not Forrest Whitaker. He did not reprise his role. All right, Ian still did Darth Sidious. Okay. Anybody else? Freddie Prinze Jr., Caleb Doom. That was kind of a nice little nod. If you guys didn't tell me, I probably wouldn't have put that together until much later. Because, like I said, Rebels is kind of forgettable for me. And Tom Kane. All right, so is Tom Kane dead or something? Like because you guys were one of you guys were saying like this might be the last time we'll we'll hear him narrate. He had a stroke? You're right, he did. I forgot about that. Shit. Right. That was in the news. I completely forgot about that. Oh, yeah, and he's fairly young. Well, no, actually, he's 60 years old. Yeah, man. You're right. That might be the last time. Oh, he was an Iron Man as well. Okay. And he voiced Yoda as well. Yep. Shit. I mean, I wonder how many episodes he got. Nah, he's 60 years old. All right, so let me not. Yeah, like Lone Wolves and Cub. It's like, I don't know. Did Sweetbug, did you like that shot at the end with their eyes? It was cool. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, it was cool, but I was like, damn, another Star Wars story with a fucking kid in it? Like, I don't, I'm mixed because, like, you know, I get it's important. I get it's important to continue getting these stories and such, but my perception, my thought of Bad Batch was I thought it was going to kind of go more into, like, I don't know, more, not necessarily overly mature, but, you know, Disney Plus, and, you know, this is kind of the exception. Let's get into something a little more, like, hardcore about surviving after the war or something like that. So, you know, so we'll see. We'll have to see. It's just I'm a little, you know, I'm iffy on it because I grew up, you know, well, I didn't grow up. I binged watched Ahsoka in Clone Wars, and, you know, I grew to love Ahsoka, so it was fine, and it helped work the series. I just feel like with that, plus The Mandalorian, you know, it's like, damn, we got tag-along child so much like that, I guess. So, we'll see. So there you have it, folks. That is the latest episode of the season premiere of The Bad Batch. It was as expected, I would say. It was as expected, you know, not necessarily amazing, but good enough in terms of what, you know, based on The Bad Batch. This group 99, Team 99 here, you know, it's as good as it can kind of get, and it was kind of interesting how they sort of set up the story. You know, I kind of like the idea of how they were the fallout of Order 66. You know, what happens when certain clones don't follow that order, and obviously the Bad Batch, most of them were the group that would not be able to, or wouldn't follow that order, or wouldn't even know about the order, right? With the exception of Crosshairs. I'm a little you know, it's unique, it's interesting, but still unique that we kind of, it looks at this moment in time that we've lost one of the members, which is Crosshairs. Who knows, maybe in the future he'll have to do some sort of like repenting or something like that. It reminds me a little bit of the situation that happened with Rex and the yellow one. Okay, it was Echo, Fives, who's dead, Rex. Who was the yellow one? That shot Obi-Wan in the movie. But, you know, Jesse. I think it's Jesse. Maybe Jesse. Cody. It's Cody. Wait, who the fuck is Jesse then? Who are these names? I'm trying to remember this. Cody. Thank you, Cody. So it kind of reminded me a little bit of what went down between Rex and Cody, a bit. But you know, so it'll be interesting how that plays into hand. I also kind of wonder if they're going to get into the. Oh, Jesse was the one that died in season 7. Okay, thank you. I wonder if they're going to get into the advanced aging situation, how the cellular structure starts breaking down. I'd like to see that sort of situation as well be explored. I'm pretty sure they're going to have to get into it, and it'll also be interesting to see how the clones slowly start to make their way out and such. Because I vaguely remember the cellular structure of certain clones were having some sort of problem or something like that. But then, you know, as we saw in Star Wars Rebels, that particular, you know, Rex and his team, no, not Rex. Yeah, Rex, Old Man Rex, and I don't remember the other two who was kicking it with them. You know, they grew up to be somewhat older men or so. Maybe it's just advanced aging. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just advanced aging. Yeah. Jesse was also okay. Gregor and Wolf. Thank you. That's right. Jesse was also on Umbara. Right. Okay. Got it. Kind of. I kind of remember that. Like you gotta forgive me, guys. Like, I'm a very, very casual Star Wars fan, and I watched the episodes once, and that's pretty much it. Like, I watched the episode once, and every once in a while I'm gonna go, I'll look it up, I'll Wikipedia it if it's in my mind. And probably with this show being back on, very similar to Game of Thrones, with this show being back on, I'll probably go research it a little bit every once in a while. I'll have a question and I'll be like, oh yeah, what happened that time? Oh yeah, what happened to that time? And you know, it is what it is. It's like, I'm not gonna get too hardcore over this stuff. That's why we have DC Sun in the group. He can go on and on about that stuff. J19, they're gonna be going to planet J19, or they're setting a course for J19. I don't know who it is. Do not tell me. So I can sort of be surprised when that actually happens. My assumption, who are they gonna go to? Like, you know, Saw is one person, right? That's an idea. In all likelihood, it'll probably be them. Probably. They'd never. Ahsoka is not. I don't think that'd be an option. Rex, they might possibly try to meet up with Rex somewhere, possibly. But I don't think they really knew Rex so well either. The only one that really obviously would be CT-1409, Echoes, right? Okay. Interesting. And then, the only other thing that was kind of interesting that I thought was the fact that they included Caleb, who most of us know as Kanan. Sorry, Kanan. 4,000 ways to pronounce that. And so that was kind of cool to see that. And I never knew that's where it went down. I was told that. Oh, he said I know a guy, right? Yeah. Nah. What I was gonna say was what I thought was interesting. So what was mentioned during the reaction is the fact that Kanan mentioned briefly, I guess in season 2, to somebody that what happened with his master, but I never remember. Like I didn't know it went down like that. Like he legit ran. I kind of vaguely now it's kind of coming back to me like he felt ashamed, but I always assumed that it was at the. I don't know why, but I always assumed it was at the Jedi Temple or something like that, and he ran at that time. But man, he legit just fled. That psychologically will have some damage there for reals. That is rough, man. That is rough. And it's kind of cool to see that his master's, all he said was that his master's last words were run. Okay. What's kind of interesting on top of that is the fact that between him, Kanan, or Caleb, and Cal from Fallen Order, they have very similar, besides their names, they have very similar sort of, well, not that similar, but just a thing of like the masters telling them to run or trying to save them, and the Jedi having sort of that insight, enough of an insight to know that their time is up. Like, I'm not getting out of this, right? I'll do my best as much as I can, but I got to get my apprentice out of here first and foremost. It's very interesting. Like, I'm sure if I really think back on some of these concepts of the apprentices and the Padawans and the Jedi Masters, and how each of them, how they dealt with it in different ways, like try to protect the future. I don't think it's not a trend that's been overused yet, unlike attaching a child to every Star Wars story right now. But I like Dave Filoni, man. I don't know. I'm very mixed on that. Like, we'll see how this plays out, because I understand that they're trying to go for they gotta keep a very general audience, but I kind of just was hoping we get like Ronin sort of story, which we still might be getting, but like without like the lone wolves without the cub. I feel like we just have that way too much now with all of Dave Filoni's work recently. So very interesting. Yeah, and yep, you're right. Kanan does the same thing for Ezra as well. Very interesting, man. Ah, boy. Well, anyways, it was kind of cool. I think overall the story had some pretty cool concepts, and I'm down with that. I have my reservations about this kid. I hope it pans out well. Like I said, earlier, Ahsoka was kind of annoying in the beginning, and then she started to sort of change, and she grew up and she got better. Now, what makes this a little bit different is the fact that this is like, she kind of reminds me of Daenerys, or Satine, actually. She reminds me, like, at first I thought it was young Satine, but we all know what happened with her, right? It's the first female clone. That's wild that they injected that into that. And speaking of injections, whose chromosomes, whose DNA is that possibly? How is that going to work? Is it going to be something similar to X-23, Laura, who is kind of Wolverine's sister, but I've always kind of seen it more as a daughter. But how's this going? Who's the mama? Who's the mama? Like, or is it just like, let's just add one more chromosome, and like, where did they get it? Or is it the opposite? Is it women that have, I don't know, women that have chromosomes, an extra chromosome? Or is it men? Maybe it's men, I think. God damn, I'm terrible at this. All right, we'll research it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's not Padme, come on now. Palpatine genes injected in her. Yo. Possibly. Wow. What do you... Palpatine. I mean, it kind of looks like Palpatine. Like young Palpatine. Yeah, man. I could kind of see that. It does look like a very young Palpatine. At first I thought it was a boy from the beginning, and then her Daenerys ass, very possible. very possible because, I mean, like, as we know from Rise of the Skywalker, or Rise of Skywalker, whatever that was, Palpatine was messing around with every different which way. I mean, that still doesn't make much sense, though. Why would, if it's Palpatine's genetic DNA mixed in, why would it be, like, a girl still? But Palpatine's daughter? Yo, could that actually? Okay, here's just an interesting thought process. I'm just throwing it out here. You know, casual Star Wars fan. I'm just throwing that out here because you know how weird it was in Rise of Skywalker. Like Rey's not even like Palpatine's daughter. Rey is Palpatine's granddaughter. And I'm like, in theory, what if this is Rey's mom? I'm just throwing it out here. We saw that there's possibility that she's force sensitive on top of that, right? What if this is actually Rey's daughter, or Rey's mom, who is a clone of Palpatine somehow, some way? I don't know. Or Rey's aunt, or something like that. I don't know. This is just a theory. I'm just throwing it out here, okay? I'm just saying. He said no. Straight Bugs Bunny, no. I'm just saying. All right. Well, I'll leave the spectating to you guys. I'm here for the road. I'm all aboard for this, and we're gonna take a break, and I'll talk to you in a few days for the next episode. And join me. You can join me live with this viewing of the next Star Wars episode. And we're doing this on May 5th. May the Revenge of the 5th. Sith. Anyways.